Took me 47 minutes to beat that fight. So it did. I didn't. I just looked on my time. Not quite 47, but 45-ish, give or take.
I didn't expect to find the world's savior alone on Christmas Eve. Can I talk to you for a minute? First off, thank you for taking my request. With your actions, I can only hope that public opinion changes. It will change, won't it?
I'm sure it will.
I believe so too. Shido confessed to a variety of crimes. We can arrest him on those charges. The problem lies in proving him guilty. It'd be difficult unless the correlation between the metaverse and the mental shutdowns is made. Akechi, who perpetrated those crimes, has gone missing. You're the only ones left who can testify. I'll be blunt. I want you to turn yourself in to the police.
Why?
Your testimony will be necessary in order to prove Shido guilty. However, that will mean placing you on center stage. You'll be treated as a hero who saved this country, but there's no way that the police or the public prosecutors will let that slide. They'll lose face to you and the Phantom Thieves. If that happens, there's no telling what they'll do to you or your teammates. There's even the possibility that they'll fabricate a crime and move to arrest you all. If you turn yourself into the police, you'll definitely be arrested. And there's your past record. The police and prosecution will strike there. They'll treat your arrest as grave misconduct and revoke your probation. You'll most likely be sent to juvenile hall and placed in solitary confinement. They'll be content as long as they get a testimony without the Phantom Thieves being hailed as heroes. That should guarantee the safety of your teammates. Or rather, I'll make sure it's guaranteed. I'll close all the cases surrounding Shido. I intend to expose them all. It's to prevent society from becoming distorted again. That's what you want too, isn't it?
You succeed in changing not only Shido's heart, but that of the general public as well. The cognitive metaverse has disappeared too, along with the malevolent god. However, it sounds like my testimony is necessary for them to find Shido guilty. There's no knowing what the police would do. They'd never let a Phantom Thief be the hero. Having said that, my testimony would at least keep my teammates safe. They'd know I was acting out of line while under probation, though. It might be the only way to ensure all of our efforts don't go to waste.
This is almost like a final deal between the two of us. I'll ask you once more. I'd like for you to turn yourself into the police, of your own accord.
I'll save my teammates.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd say that. Leave the rest to us. All right, let's go.
Get the message. Seemed to be an invite to spend time together. Something wrong? I have urgent business. Very well. You can turn yourself in tomorrow morning. I called Sojiro and he seems okay. So I have a proposal. Let's spend Christmas Eve together. I want to get some cake and fried chicken and go to your room. Yeah, this is what getting close with a girl would determine. And yeah, but you don't want to do it with all of them. Look it up. Look it up if you're curious. It's actually really funny, but I won't spoil it here. Sure. I'm still in Shibuya. Let's meet in front of Buchiko. Futaba's best girl. I will not hear otherwise. Futaba and I roamed the snowy Shibuya streets for quite some time.
Curse you, Christmas! I was really hoping for some cake or fried chicken, but there were long lines everywhere!
Let's just chill.
Good plan. But still, the world should be thanking the Phantom Thieves. I'd love a few under-the-table donations. I wonder how many couples are out there tonight. It, kind of feels like we're getting swept up in the romantic atmosphere.
This is a special moment.
Huh? Why? That was so cheesy. I didn't even notice it at first.
I wasn't able to see Futaba again after tomorrow. We spent a long time talking.
Oh, before I forget.
Headphones. Special item.
Here, no matter how old you are, it's always great getting a gift, huh?
Thank you.
I'm glad you're glad. So, the present was important and everything. But this Shido incident is blowing up on the web. Threads are popping up all over the place. And they're talking about the Phantom Thieves too. I'm worried. There are cameras everywhere in the city. It feels like they're always watching. I mean, if we get separated, then...
If that happens, there's no telling what they'll do to you or your teammates.
Oh.
There's even the possibility that they'll fabricate a crime and move to arrest you all.
My bad. I have to turn myself in to make sure Futaba stays safe. Telling her about it only caused her to panic.
Huh?
It's nothing.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna go home.
I'll walk you back.
It's not far. I wish you wouldn't keep secrets from me. I've been with you long enough to know when you're not telling me things. Good night.
She can read me like a book. I made Futaba worry. Even so, this is the only way. I like how they dropped from 100% down to 66. That's funny. Also, I like how there's school on Monday, even though there's no reason for it to
The
be.
prosecutor's office finally decided today to break its long-standing silence. It seems there was consensus to try Representative Shido for the countless crimes he confessed. Furthermore, many demands have been made for Representative Shido to resign from his public position. Nationwide protests have begun in support of holding new elections, and an internet proposal has...
I'm surprised so much changed in just one night. It's pretty impressive. But the kids...
Merry Christmas! Huh? Why do you look so down? What are you crying about, Futaba? You guys get in a fight or something?
Hey, Ryuji.
What's up with this gloomy vibe? Where's our guy?
Mako-chan, what's wrong?
It's okay. I'll explain.
What the hell?
I don't comprehend. The hero who saved this nation is now living in juvenile hall?
It's just how the system works. Don't let it get to you.
I did my best to discuss the options, but nothing I said could change the outcome.
Damn it! This can't be happening!
Are we supposed to just agree to this? I can't do that!
Me neither.
I must object as well.
Wanting to interrogate him makes sense, but the measures following were questionable at best.
All that crap about his record and probation was bullshit! He didn't do any of that!
Won't everything just cancel out if Shido tells the whole truth? That won't be enough. Remember what my sister said before? In order to overturn a sentence, you need definitive evidence that proves the subject's innocence.
Evidence? How are we gonna find anything like that? I mean... the police were in on all that crap too. So any proof they got's probably been destroyed.
Futaba, is there any way you can use your computer to find information?
I'll do what I can, but don't put too much faith in it. It's not some kind of almighty device.
The metaverse doesn't exist anymore either. Boss, can't you think of another means by which we can help him? I wonder what Mona-chan would say if he were here right now.
He'd likely laugh and tell us how foolish we all are.
And he would say it in that high and mighty tone of his.
That guy was real annoying. Now that he's gone, it feels... You know, guess we really did count on him a lot.
The hope of humanity.
I wish I could do something to help our leader.
Hey! Morgana'd be ashamed of us sitting around here moping like this. Honestly, I don't know what we should do. But if we give up, we'll never save him. Didn't he save all of you? If we aren't gonna act now, when will we? We gotta do something!
Yeah, now's not the time to be hanging our heads.
What can we do without using the metaverse?
Maybe we'll be able to find something if we search around.
Let's just calm down and think about it. We've escaped death countless times before. There's no doubt we can do this.
That's right. Let's go!
Guess we're gonna really...
Save our leader, no matter what it takes.
I guess Morgana really did teach them something.
All right.
Now begin the interrogation. Yep, you acted as the leader of the Phantom Thieves that undermined our society. Is that correct? That's right. Good. Just keep answering our questions like that. As leader of the Phantom Thieves, you committed a number of crimes. Illegal entry into Madarame's residence and Okumura Foods. Destruction of property. Ah, and the broadcast signal intrusion the other day was in violation of the radio law. There are some other infractions as well. On top of that, you have a past history of crime, correct? Your transport to Juvenile Hall has been decided. We will transfer you in the coming days. And it's going down, because of course it is. But then again, it's just a passing fad. And New Year's. I still don't get why that one day at school. It just drives me nuts. It really shouldn't, but it is.
Just look at them all party down there. They don't even know. Guess that's fine.
I wish he could be here with us.
That said, we have our cellular phones, yes? Was there truly a need to meet?
Our next move's important. We gotta get pumped.
Besides, don't you think it's nice talking in person? New Year's Eve. It seems rowdier this year, doesn't it? We'll need to brace ourselves. I'm going to try contacting my father's associates.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like we're set. We must succeed, no matter the cost.
Yeah!
Let's do this.
January 3rd. Now that we know his name, all we need is an address.
You're right.
We'll succeed if we all do it together. She says it's yet to say anything, but I believe she's looking into possible actions as well. As for me, I'll look into every viable solution. Thank you. Make sure you give my regards to Shiho-san.
Hey!
Oh, could you try getting their help as well? I'm sure they will gladly cooperate. That would be a great help. I'll leave that to you.
Yes.
We'll talk tomorrow. Let's save him, no matter what. I love this part. I already told you. There was nothing wrong with his conduct. I was his guardian, so I should know best. I bet you're just trying to dig up some dirt. You probably want to pin a crime on him. I'm not gonna let that happen. You hear me? All the bonds we forged. It's beautiful. I'll announce his name as the key figure in the completion of the medicine at the next conference. I've heard that Miwa-chan's progress is going well. Indeed, that's true, but I'm certain that this will help prove his good character in the trials. Please, I want to increase his chance of being found innocent as much as possible. I see, so that's why. You'll cooperate too, right? And so, we need to release an official opinion from this school to object his arrest to the police. You'll all agree with me, correct?
No way!
What good are teachers if they don't believe in their students? She's got a point. Please, I beg of you, please help me collect enough signatures. I want to help a friend who's innocent. He's a really good guy. He always fights for the sake of others. He's my best friend! Fun fact, that was the only one I ever saw on my first playthrough because I was really bad at managing time in Persona games at that point.
Everyone.
A certain young man is faced with a dilemma due to the unjust oppression by the government. He is suffering from a crime he did not commit. He's a promising young man who will support this country's future. What justice is there in a country without it being able to save such an individual? This cannot be allowed!
Yes.
It's thanks to that young man. The reason I was able to escape from the fixed matches was because of his devoted support. However, such a young man with an honest heart is currently in juvenile hall, serving an undeserved sentence. This time, I wish to be the one to help him out. I love this. Like, this whole finale is just amazing. Check it out. We're back at the Vela room one last time.
Magnificent.
But you're confined in reality now, even after you escape the prison within your heart. What an ironic turn of events because you wished for the fortune of others over your own well-being. Still, it will do. You chose the correct path with your own volition. You did not compromise your beliefs for personal gain to the very end.
What's
The
this?
last arcana you have taken hold of is the world. It is the willpower to stand up in this world on your own feet, unswayed by no one. That will become the basis of hope toward a future with your teammates who share the same belief. Now that you've gained that power, you are no longer an existence that wanders alone.
My own duties end here as well. You were truly a remarkable guest.
Whoa. Just who is Igor? That's something I've always wanted to know. The butterfly. Well, that's about half. I can live with that. And February 13th. The day before Valentine's Day, how about that?
Long time no see. I have two great pieces of news for you today. First, we finally managed to prosecute Masayoshi Shido. He'll likely be found guilty. I'm grateful for your cooperation with the trial. Your testimony proved to be very useful.
I'm glad to hear that.
To be frank, it seemed almost hopeless at one point. But thanks to the civil protests, some of the more indecisive prosecutors came to our side. It will likely be some more time until the hearing begins, but this is the first step to true change. The only charges right now are for breaking election laws, breaking funding control laws, and bribery. I knew that proving the metaverse's existence would be difficult, but I still find myself dissatisfied. Shido did admit to all of his crimes, though, including everything you know about. Now for the other piece of good news. As of today, you'll be free to go.
Really?
That's right. Shido's confession brought light to the truth of your case. We were able to prove your innocence in the original assault charge that led to your arrest. Your sentence will no doubt be rescinded. You're a free man. The others did everything they could for you. Bringing in the woman who was the victim in your case as a witness was the turning point. And that wasn't all. An unbelievable amount of support has come in from various other places as well. To think they'd be able to track down someone involved in a case from well over a year ago. Regardless, the righteous Phantom Thieves are gone. All that remains is for us adults to lead society in the right direction. Then again, I have to wonder if you believe what I say.
We made a promise.
Thank you. Still, I'm glad I was able to save you in court. I've never felt so happy in my entire life. I'm not quite sure how to put it, but saving your future meant more to me than my own career. I feel like you even taught me how to live.
You're exaggerating.
That's not true. By the way, there's something that's been on my mind. What did the treasure of my world turn out to be?
Why do you want to know?
I suppose it doesn't matter now one way or the other. There is one more thing. I haven't even told Makoto about this, but I realized something after meeting all of you. My most prized treasure is the justice I use to protect those important to me. Makoto helped show me that as well. Once the Shido case is settled, I'm thinking of quitting my job and becoming a defense lawyer. I wanted to reform the system, but I'll have to leave that to someone else. Going forward, I want to enact justice not for myself, but for the sake of others. Well then, I need to go submit the paperwork for your release. Oh, that reminds me. May I ask you one final thing?
Sure.
According to your testimony, you could have stopped after taking Kamoshida down, couldn't you? Why did you continue acting as the Phantom Thieves? Perhaps I'm thinking too much into this, but a thief who justly stole the hearts of others, and a criminal who controlled them for his own gain. It seems your destiny has been tied to Shido's for some time, and now it's finally settled. Doesn't this seem a little too perfect? It's almost as though someone planned it all.
She has a point. Had I not encountered Shido back at the hotel, the Phantom Thieves may not have continued on.
Could it be that this was your goal from the very beginning?
It was all a game.
A game. That's quite a fitting response for you. You know, this job has shown me my fair share of criminals and convicts. But if young people like you exist in this world, maybe things aren't as hopeless as they seem. I'm sorry for rambling. I shouldn't keep that man waiting for too long. Thank you again for everything you've done. See you later.
Hey, you kept me waiting. Jeez. To be honest, I didn't really want to come. But Futaba just wouldn't stop bugging me. Anyway, you're a free man now, aren't you? It'd look bad on me if you did something again under my watch. All right, let's go home. It's cold, so get in quick.
I haven't been in Sojiro's car since the very beginning. It's crazy when you think about it.
It's not moving at all.
Deja vu.
Railway incident this morning. Widespread delays have impacted the various lines and...
Another accident, huh? Reminds me of that day back in April. Remember when we went to introduce you at the school?
Oh, yeah.
It's almost been a whole year since then. Huh. Thinking back, I was pretty awful to you. Throwing you in that storage room all by yourself. And again, soon you're gonna be. Made some great friends here. You better thank them when we get back, alright?
I know I probably could have split this into 2 episodes, but I didn't want to. It just wouldn't feel right to me. Hey guys.
Hey there.
Woohoo! Namaste!
Whoa!
You did it!
It has been a while.
Not bad. You look fine.
I'm glad you seem well.
Come sit over here.
I gotta head out and grab some groceries. I'm sure you guys have plenty to talk about.
Yep, that we do.
Man, it went well, yeah?
I'm so glad we didn't give up.
This was certainly worth the effort.
We didn't know what to do once you were gone. But then we realized something. Even if we don't have the metaverse or any other special powers, we can still change reality.
We were running around everywhere we could since the new year. It must have been over a month.
Not just us. Everyone who believed in you joined us. Thanks to that, we've got our leader back.
Thank you.
What are you talking about? You're the one who took the hit for us.
They treated you fine, right? Actually, did you lose some weight?
It would be understandable. I've heard the food in prison is quite foul. So, what did you eat?
Was it bugs? Fermented mackerel? Or maybe durian?
You're missing the point.
You're gonna get some good food soon enough, though. Boss is out getting stuff for our party right now. Come on, everyone's back together. It's time to celebrate.
Everyone. Well, not quite everyone.
Yeah, Morgana.
Right. Morgana. He may have been the key person on this whole mission. We even considered what he would do when we were about to give up.
Mona totally would have done something, right? That cat would never quit on you.
He was always there to pull us forward.
Morgana truly was the engine of the Phantom Thieves.
He was a car after all.
I want to see Mona again.
Yeah.
Huh? That was quick, boss.
No way!
One call for me?
Mona?
What are you doing here? I mean, didn't you disappear?
Looks like the only me that disappeared was the one in the metaverse.
Huh?
So, you stayed in reality as a cat?
When I woke up, I was out in Shibuya looking like this.
That don't make any sense, though. I mean, if you were alive, you should have come back right away.
It was right after I had said goodbye. It would have been awkward to come back so soon.
It
seems he finally learned how to be tactful.
He's grown. I knew you guys had found your witness, so I was just waiting for him to get discharged. Well done on that, seriously. You pulled it off even without my help.
You've already returned to your normal, conceited self?
I'm sorry I worried you all.
I love that they gave Cat Morgana a unique portrait. That's it.
I was stray for so long, I think I might smell.
This ain't the time for a shower, you stupid cat!
Give us our tears back!
You are unforgivable.
Stop it!
Talk about a harsh welcome.
This is how it should be.
Matters are finally back to normal.
Right.
Yep, all's well that ends well.
It's great that you're back and all, but what are you gonna do now?
Huh? Well, I've been thinking.
About what?
How to become human, of course.
Oh, really?
I might have learned that I'm not a human now, but that doesn't mean I can't turn into one. Plus, I think there's a reason I survived like this.
Regardless, I'm glad to see you're safe.
Now, this is just a guess. But I think I'm still here because you all remained cognitive of me, even after the world's distortions disappeared. You kept me in your minds. And that means you guys think there's a place for me in the real world.
Of course! This is where you belong, Mona!
She's correct.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for butting in and all. But we heard from Boss, you're going back home next month? Can't you stay here? Sure, we proved you're not guilty, but people are still gonna label you there, aren't they? Ain't it just gonna be uncomfortable going back?
What's the matter? We were all so excited a moment ago. How about this? If our leader is leaving, the Phantom Thieves are truly disbanding, correct? Today, we can celebrate his release and commemorate the day of our disbandment.
What kind of commemoration is that?
I was serious when I said it.
It sounds like a good idea to me.
I guess you're right. We just gotta double our excitement for today.
Ahem. I know this is sudden, but I've decided to go with him. He's pretty special after all. If I stay by him, I might be able to figure out how I can become human too. Plus, we need someone there in case he turns back into a delinquent.
Yeah. I've never been a delinquent.
Really? Either way, I want you guys to add my farewell party to the one we're having tonight.
I don't know. Is that important?
You're not leaving for another month, right?
It is far too early for a farewell party.
That'll just muddy the purpose of this celebration.
Then it could be my comeback party. Nobody can complain about that, right? I demand sushi! Sushi!
Man, you guys are loud. I could hear you from outside. Oh, I was wondering why I heard meowing. The cat's back.
Chief, they're so mean!
Noisy as always.
Hey, I'm not some normal cat!
I can't understand what you're saying to me, you know. Here.
No, I would much rather have sushi than something like... This is delicious!
What an assertive little guy. I wonder where he got that from.
If Morgana becomes human, he may end up just like him.
Oh, I can see that.
Totally possible.
Me be like him? Well, that wouldn't be so bad. I definitely don't want to be like Ryuji, though.
What was that?
It's things like that. You get angry so fast. Oh, and you're vulgar.
You little... Why don't you go disappear again?
Shut up! We're supposed to be celebrating, not fighting.
They're at it it again.
The world's changed, but you guys are the same as ever.
Seriously, that weirdo Inari.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
In any case, we're all here. Let's kick this party off.
Very well.
Sojiro, I want sushi!
Oh man. But there's still one thing left to do in this game.
Yep.
Delicious food, fluffy sheets. I've graduated from the life of a stray cat. I guess home is what you make of it, even if it's an abandoned building of all places. Hey, take care of me like this back home too, okay? The fun isn't over yet. Tomorrow's the big day! After you finish work, wanna meet up? Just the two of us? I have something to give you too. Again, there's a reason you only want to make a connection with one girl. Yay! I'll be invading your place tomorrow then. Time to make another tree. Time to make like a tree. Futaba. You never change, do you?
Hey!
Come on, let's go to bed. You're working at the shop from tomorrow onward, right? And the last in-game day. February 14th.
Oh, right. Today's Valentine's Day. No wonder there were so many guys bringing girls in here. Don't you have anything exciting happening? I mean, you've been here nearly a whole year. You know, when I was young, ooh boy.
Yo. Still working?
You didn't even bring me anything. Well, don't get wrapped up in the mood. You hear?
That Mona.
I'll make you some coffee.
Okay. I am not nervous, I swear.
I'm nervous though.
You're so cute. So... Take this!
This is amazing.
I am glad you like it.
Got Futaba's chocolate.
You turned yourself in without telling me.
I was thinking about you though.
Same here. Oh yeah, I'm seeing Kana-chan next month. She's coming to visit LeBlanc. I'll have to do all sorts of research on how to treat guests.
You should make curry.
Ooh, that sounds good. I'm sure Kana-chan would love that. Hey. Mimir, okay?
So cute.
Here I go. Notice anything?
I love you.
I love you too. Huh? That's not what I'm talking about. It said on the internet that men are suckers for the upward look pose. That's what I was trying. I really wanted to introduce you to Kana-chan, but you're gonna be gone by the time she comes to visit. If only Sojiro would adopt you. Oh. What's more important, me or your hometown? Don't worry, I'd never say mean stuff like that. Honestly, I think I have enough memories to last until we're back together again. But maybe we should make one more. For the road.
She's so cute. Spent a romantic evening with Futaba. Actually, no. There is one more in-game day. I'm stupid. 50-50, huh? That's how it ends. Oh well. March 19th. This is where it truly ends.
Hey, you're finally taking off tomorrow.
Sojiro said you don't have to help out here today.
Go and see your friends before you leave.
Okay.
Off you go then.
Try not to cry.
Yeah. But the last thing we do in-game is see all the people who we've touched. All the bonds that we've maxed out.
Oh yeah.
I have news for you. Kana-chan passed her high school entrance exam. She sent us a message this morning. And starting in April, I'm going to be a high schooler too. We did it! It looks like I'll be able to keep my promise about going to school. You'll do great, Futaba. Thanks. It feels good to hear that from you, Dracos. I wish there was a way I could make you stay, but I'll show some self-restraint here. All bets are off when I come graduate high school, though. After that happens, we're going to be together forever, Dracos. Until then, here. Promise list. Just go already. My glasses are gonna fog up. Saying goodbyes to me? Cut it out. You're gonna see me tomorrow. Just remember to pack once you get back, you hear? I don't want you forgetting anything important here. That reminds me. Maybe I should give Sojiro my probation diary. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I'm surprised you kept a log this whole time. Thanks though. I'll keep it safe. Still, a lot has happened. After all, you have quite the side job. Just behave once you're home, okay? And here, take these. Recipe notes. I have them memorized already, so you can have them. Shouldn't you be saying your goodbyes? Go on. This part's always bittersweet. It feels like I'm really saying goodbye, even though it's just a game. Let's go see Takemi. Oh no!
Hello.
You look like you're doing well. I decided to stop by after work. I used to come by this area on occasion. I was always a fan of LeBlanc's coffee. It's tomorrow, right? The day you go home? You knew?
Oh.
Did you think I would? Sorry, but I know about most things. Take care. It's an unfortunate truth, but the kind of adults the fantasies despise, they're everywhere. Even when you return home, I'm sure you'll find plenty there. Don't be influenced by terrible adults. Alright, take this. Business card. Former prosecutors are reliable, you know. Call me if anything happens. I'm not worried about you. You'll never lose sight of yourself. Okay, the health clinic is over here.
Oh.
Hello there. You're going home tomorrow, right? Then let me give you an update. Apparently, Miwa-chan's symptoms have been subsiding ever since they administered the medicine. I'm glad to hear that.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm relieved too. It's all thanks to you, my little guinea pig. Thank you for helping me, right up to the very end. Same goes for the situation with Oyamada. You did everything you could to help me with it. Here, take this. A dog tag. I really wanted you to meet Miwa-chan, but we'll save that for another time.
I'm sure we'll meet again. If you don't die. Well, take care.
Let's go see the others. Head to the airsoft shop first. And we're not going to get anything from him, so no point. But outside the airsoft shop, yeah, you only really need to talk to the people you max confidence with. So you have come to say farewell. I heard some words of reflection for you in this time of parting. If one wishes to belong, they must be willing to sacrifice their own needs and desires at times. Furthermore, one may even have to cast away their very selves for the sake of those who accompany them. In truth, I would never have come to learn these things if not for you. I pray do not lose sight of yourself in the future. Thank you. I believe I should be the one thanking you in this situation. I have more words to give you today, though. Allow me to grant you a parting gift, not as the one who leads you, but simply as Lavenza. It is an item that will commemorate the man who fought for his beliefs, even though it nearly killed him. The cell key. This is the key to your cell that held you captive for so long. In the past, guests of the Bell Room have received their keys upon their very first visits. However, I was unable to pass it on to you at that point. This is the least I can do for you now. With this key in hand, you'll be able to break free of whatever trials may imprison you in the future. Though of course, you've already chosen the path of true freedom. My advice to you will be remember the others who made this path possible for you.
Such a superb trickster as yourself may already know that at this point.
Okay, Ryuji should be at the arcade like he usually is. Yep, there's the guy.
Yo.
Man, spring break's supposed to be the most fun part of the year, but instead you're just moving away. You'll be free after though, right? So I'm gonna stop by your hometown so you can show me around. We can go running.
Oh, what an idea!
I'm always dreaming about running through nature, the wind blowing at my back. But wait, you've been thinking about what you want to do after you're done with school? I don't got any ideas, but I'm just gonna keep running. I'm not planning on going back to the track team though. I'll keep that up by myself. Because in the end, life's kind of like a big curving track. You might not know where it's taking you, but only one choice you got is to keep running forward. Oh crud. Did that actually sound cool for once? Anyways, here. The sports watch. You better not forget to keep running, Dracos. I'll race you. For real though, dude. School's gonna be a bummer without you.
Well, guess I gotta find a way to get through Shujin without you.
Okay, let's head to Station Square so we can see Yoshida.
Yes.
I hear you're leaving for home tomorrow. I recall the days when you helped me out here with my speeches here. Thanks for everything. Having met a young person like you was the fortune of a lifetime. I suppose someone more in tune with modern parlance would say I lucked out, You were there to witness a number of my most depressing moments. I'd like you to have this as a token of my appreciation. A fountain pen. This incredibly expensive fountain pen I bought when I strayed from the right path. But embarrassingly enough, all I did was break the seal. I hardly used it.
Please consider them as examples of what not to do. That way, at least, I'll admit abuse.
Here's Kawakami. Zephyr-kun! What a coincidence! I'm about to give a lecture. Did you come to see the campus? You're going back home tomorrow, right? Make sure you keep up your studies there, okay? Thank you for everything.
Okay.
Of course. And let me know if there's anything you need. And, oh yeah, here. An unlimited service. It's a present, a memento of my career as a maid. And I never could have survived everything I went through if you weren't there for me. I think I would have retired in shame, not being able to face myself, or my students. To be honest, I wanted to attend your graduation.
Continue to work hard when you're home. I'll be rooting for you.
Thank you. Okay, let's head to the platform so we can see Makoto.
Oh,
Dracos-kun, what a coincidence. I was getting some of my college enrollment papers ready. I know we'll be at different schools next year, but I want us to both keep working hard. I'll be rooting for you.
thank you.
Thanks. You know, I used to be a coward. That's why I was so reliant on the advice of the adults around me. I was too afraid to look at things head on, to make decisions on my own. But you set me straight. The reason I now think of living life like I want to is because you showed me the world. Now more than ever, I can look at myself in the mirror and be proud of the person I've become. Oh, this is for you. A Bucci calculator. It's what first got me interested in studying. You can even say it made me who I am today. Well, I suppose that's a bit of an exaggeration, but honestly, it's more useful than it appears. It should help you with your studies. Take care of yourself.
You are a truly great person. Thank you.
And only one stop left. Oh no, oh right, Mishima. I didn't think I thought he'd be in Shibuya.
Hi.
Zephyr! So you're finally heading home tomorrow, huh? I guess this means the Phantom Thieves have disbanded. My documentary script is going well, though. It's not really close to done, but it's coming along. It should be great.
Yeah.
I got this! I'll make something worthy of the Rio Thieves' name. You know, I never thought I'd be able to make something as impactful as the documentary will be. I used to be such a coward, but I see now there's a message here only I can convey. Knowing that, I can't help but give my absolute all. Here. The documentary plans. It's still a rough outline, but I want you to read it. Oh, I like your opinion too. I'll give you some of the royalties if it sells well.
Can't laugh at me, even if I fail. Promise?
Promise. And one stop left.
Oh,
You're coming to visit? You're going home tomorrow, correct? To tell you the truth, I have an important shogi tournament tomorrow as well. I'll be cheering you on.
thank you very much.
If I do well, that will make 10 straight wins. I'll work hard so I can give you a good report. Oh yes, here. I want you to have this. A Kosha piece. The lance is a piece that excels at advancing forward. It cannot retreat until it gets promoted. I learned much more than just the new moves on the shogi board for you.
I truly am.
I'm no match for you, which is strange, considering I'm your former teacher. Oh, I didn't realize she was talking. Darn. Oh well. Anyway, that's everybody. Let's head back home. But before we head back into the cafe, I'll show off those items real quick. It requires... It unlocks some or all of the abilities related to the Confidants. And these carry over into New Game Plus. Yeah, and depending on who the girl you're with, it becomes easier to bond with them in later playthroughs. So yeah, that's it. Have you said all of your goodbyes? I'm sure. Are you really sure? Let's go home. I actually have a present for you too, Dracos. Morgana's scarf. For some reason, the scarf was the only thing that remained when I got thrown out of the metaverse. It's always been a special possession of mine. But I want you to have it, as proof of everything we've been through together.
Wanna head back?
Should probably get home and get packed, huh? I know this episode is really long, but that's what I fully expected. Even if I did split it into, this would still be an hour, so might as well keep it together.
Well, how'd it go? Did it make you feel like you want to stay?
It's hard to say.
I see. I guess you did almost die. Plus, whatever other crazy stuff I don't know about. You're leaving early tomorrow from Shibuya, right? Make sure you pack up before you head to sleep. Oh, and take that stupid cat with you. I don't want it getting lost and ending up back here.
Don't make fun of me. I can go wherever I want all by myself.
Huh. It really never stops meowing, huh? Hey, Futaba, what's he saying? Is he sad that he has to leave me?
He said, Sojiro's stupid. Translation is that? Let me have a nice goodbye.
Oh man.
Mona's your responsibility now. Leave Sojiro to me.
Isn't it the other way around?
That's not true. I'll take really good care of him.
Oh boy.
Even if you're not here, I'll make sure I do my best. So, you go do your best too. Thank you for everything.
And now, it's time for the ending.
Hey, you got everything? I took you in. I thought I was the one helping you. But it turns out it was the other way around. Take care.
You too.
Don't be so cheeky. Oh, sorry. I wanted to have Futaba see you off too. I haven't been able to find her since this morning, though. Same with that cat. If you end up back in the city, come on by. I'll at least treat you to a nice cup of coffee. Wait.
Sounds
that means
good.
I can't go closing the store, huh? What are you doing? Hurry up and go.
I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
Even he couldn't stop crying.
You over there!
Hey, look this way!
After we said we disband. My word.
Sorry about the weird parking job. The engine just died on us right here.
Hey, Morgana, are you done yet?
Why the heck am I in charge of the car again?
And I thought we were done.
It's fine. We're on break. Exams are done too, right? Come on, why don't you let us drive you home? You really, really gotta go?
Come on, man. Nobody's forcing you to leave, you know? Wiping your slate clean ain't so easy. You see what I mean?
The guys are high on
Things
us.
must be slow these days.
Don't mind them. What they think of us doesn't really matter.
Yeah, she's right. We can totally do whatever we want to do.
The car's fixed. Just had to borrow a plug. Nice job on the first try.
All right, let's roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why won't it start? We're gonna lose it. It was fine just a second ago.
Oh, Morgana.
Anyways, now that we gotcha, we ain't taking you straight home.
Hey, can I ask something? My friend's in trouble, and I'd like everyone's input. Ooh, that sounds like fun.
If this is any more work, count me out.
You know you want to, Inari.
I'm getting out.
Why'd you open the whoa?
Hang around. Mama-chan. That's dangerous.
And that's it. I'm finally done. Been over a year since I started this, and I'm finally done. And I gotta say, I knew exactly what I was getting myself into when I started this Let's Play, but it has been one seriously wild ride. I managed to keep up my update schedule this entire time, save for one hiatus, and it's just been incredible. This is definitely one of my favorite games of all time, one of my favorite RPGs of all time, one of my favorite presentations of all time. I love this game to death, and I'm so glad I was able to express that love with all of you watching. As for my next project, it'll be a little while, also because I don't have the game yet, but it's going to be a lot shorter than this, because this is a 140 episode LP, with the last episode being nearly 2 hours long. Again, I knew exactly what I was getting myself into, but it didn't dissuade me. I wanted to show how much I love this game. So yeah, I want to thank you all for joining me on this. And I want you to know, what do you think of Persona 5? Do you love it as much as I do? Do you prefer Persona 4 or other games like this? Let me know. But for now, why don't we enjoy this amazing credits theme before I sign out. Okay, I can't skip this. That's unfortunate, but I think it's almost over. I think. This will be a long episode regardless. It looks like the end. Sorry this had to be so long. I know I could have cut it, but then this part would still be over an hour long, so it wouldn't have made that much of a difference. So yeah, all rights reserved. That means the end of the credits.
Man, it's weird. All this ain't feeling real to me just yet. Like, am I in a dream, you know?
I wouldn't mind that.
We're free to do whatever we want, after all.
I guess so. If you want to change the world, all you have to do is just look at it differently. Am I right? And that is what aesthetics are.
Yeah.
And the theme the game starts with is the theme the game ends with. Wake up, get out there. Finn. And once the game has been finished, you get to save your clear data and then inherit any progress you made. But which means I think it means money item and money and items, which also means you get to get the confidant boost if you max them out. Anyways, yeah. Let's save my clear data. I'm gonna save it on a different file just in case something happens, because I'm paranoid like that. Anyways, that's it. Persona 5 is finally done. Well, until next time, this is Zero Dragon, signing out.